FTX customers are getting back all of their money plus interest, but I'm sure many of them still won't be happy. I'll soon tell you why. I'm Kalilah Reynolds, founder and CEO of Money Media. We make business and finance easy to understand. So, plot twist, failed cryptocurrency exchange FTX says it will repay all its customers in full, plus a little extra. Remember, in November 2022, news started to emerge about the company's former CEO, Sam Bankman-Fried. He was allegedly promoting the exchange to investors as safe and secure, but in reality, the company was falsifying numbers and using customer funds to bankroll SBF's other business. So once that news was out, all hell broke loose. FTX customers made a mad dash to pull their investments. FTX didn't have the money to pay customers and eventually filed for bankruptcy. This triggered a whole crypto winter with Bitcoin prices falling dramatically. Other crypto exchanges had to do mass layoffs and some of them even went out of business. And then late last year, SBF was found guilty of several charges, including wire fraud, conspiracy to commit wire fraud, and conspiracy to commit money laundering. He was sentenced to 25 years in prison. So with all of that, it kind of seemed hopeless for FTX customers because the crypto space isn't highly regulated and crypto customers don't have the same protections as traditional bank customers. But surprise, surprise, FTX says customers are getting their money back. The company said it has recovered between 14 and 16 billion US dollars worth of assets to repay customers. Now that in itself is very, very rare in bankruptcy, but the new boss over at FTX, John J. Ray III, isn't playing around. He recovered almost $1 billion by selling a 2/3 stake in AI company Anthropic. A few more strategic moves, and now the FTX boss says it will be able to give non-governmental customers, aka regular investors, cash payments equivalent to 118% of the assets they had stored on FTX. So they get back the full amount they lost plus 18% more. Now here's the downside and why they still might not be happy. The repayment is based on the value of customers' holdings when FTX went bankrupt in November 2022. That means customers won't reap the benefits of a recent surge in the crypto market. So a customer who lost 1 Bitcoin when FTX imploded, for example, would be entitled to less than 20,000 US dollars, even though 1 Bitcoin is now worth over $60,000. But I guess it's still a win, considering the customer previously wouldn't get anything at all. Now, this isn't a done deal because FTX filed for bankruptcy. The repayment plan has to be approved by the court, and the repayment process itself could take months, if not years, to complete. And that's the bottom line. So, what do you think? Do you think the repayment plan will be approved? And should FTX customers get back the cost plus the full appreciation? Let me know in the comments. Subscribe to my newsletter for money news like this straight to your inbox. Click the link up here or in the description below. Let's get this money.
Let's get this money.